Hi, I'm Olivia Ray with Hoosier Sports Report, and we are back with more of Indiana's Road to Rio coverage, recapping the past few weeks of U.S., Canadian, and Australian Olympic trials. First up, more additions to Team USA for the Hoosier diving squad. Head coach Drew Johansson was named the head diving coach for Team USA. He was also the head coach of the 2012 Olympic Games, where the U.S. took home 1 gold, 1 silver, and 2 bronze medals. This was the most for USA in diving since the 1988 Olympic Games. This year, he will guide a team of 10, including 3 Hoosiers, Jessica Parado, Amy Kozad, and Michael Hickson. Also at the Olympic Games, representing Team Australia for the second time will be James Conner on the 10-meter platform. At 17, James was the youngest male diver for Australia in the 2012 Olympic Games, where he placed 20th in the prelims. After coming to America and maturing in the collegiate diving system, he hopes to put up bigger numbers than he did his first go-around. And to recap what happened at the swimming trials in Omaha, Nebraska just 2 weeks ago, Indiana University's very own Lily King punched her ticket to the 2016 Games first with a dominating win in the women's 100 breaststroke, putting up a time that ranks her as the 3rd fastest American of all time and the fastest time in the world this year. She then capped her historic week by completing the sweep of the breaststroke events later in the week. King is now qualified to swim both the 100 and 200 breaststroke, along with the 4x100 medley relay for Team USA. With this sweep, King is the first Hoosier swimmer to win multiple events at the U.S. Olympic swimming trials since Mark Spitz in 1972. IU's Lindsey Vrooman just fell short of qualifying as she placed 4th in the 800 free. However, a silver lining for Lindsey as she was proposed to on the pool deck just after her heat. And on the men's side, Cody Miller also qualified for Team USA in the 100 breaststroke. In the final, Miller was in 4th place at the halfway mark, but in the last 50 meters posted the fastest split of any swimmers to touch the wall. And Blake Peroni will also swim for Team USA's 4x100 relay. With Peroni qualifying for Rio, Indiana now has 81 different swimmers or divers to qualify for the Olympics. Those 81 athletes have appeared in a total of 111 Olympic Games. IU's head swimming coach Ray Luce will also head to Rio since he was selected as the assistant women's coach for Team USA. And before Omaha, 2 IU swimmers already earned their spot for their country's roster. Those were Anjay Tavkar, who will swim for Slovenia in the 100 free, and Marwan Elkamesh, an incoming transfer, who will swim for Team Egypt. And on to the Hoosier track and field stars who were in Eugene, Oregon for trials this past week. A heartbreaking end to Molly Ludlow's trials as she missed the qualifying spot by just 0.04 seconds in the women's 800-meter race. A collision in the final curve knocked 4 runners off stride, and officials deemed it an accident and did not disqualify anyone, leaving Ludlow just 1 spot away from her Olympic bid again, which is also what happened in the 2012 trials. Andy Bear also placed 4th in the steeplechase finals, just missing the Olympic cut. And after all of these close calls, there were no Hoosiers to qualify for Team USA in track and field. However, in Alberta, Canada this past week, former Hoosier Derek Drouin, who won the bronze medal in the high jump at the 2012 Olympic Games, qualified for his 2nd Olympics in high jump, being the only jumper to clear 2.3 meters. And Kelsey Abbey is also headed to Rio to compete in pole vaulting. And this just in, a former Hoosier will also compete in triple jump for Nigeria. Another athlete from the state of Indiana will be at the Games, and although not competing, she has a big role. Samantha Paycheck attended Cathedral High School and competed in the 2008 Olympics in gymnastics. This year, she will join NBC doing digital coverage of the Games, as well as a social media takeover for gymnastics. That's all for your trials recap. However, we will have more in-depth exclusive interviews with your Hoosier Olympic athletes. Stay tuned and follow along on Twitter @Olivia Ray or Hoosier Sports Report.